Hi, it's Victor Chang from CaseInterview.com, and I'll be talking about how to write a consulting cover letter. The cover letter is an important part of the application package. That, combined with your resume, determines whether or not you get an interview. So there are a couple things that are really important to be mindful of when you write a cover letter. So two very practical things. At the very opening of your cover letter, you want to mention two things. One, what job are you applying for, right? If it's to a specific office, a specific practice, a specific department, a particular job title, that's just really practical because there's so many job openings, and depending on what job you're applying for, the resume and the cover letter gets read by a different person, right? So just you want to make sure it gets routed to the correct person, and it's easy if you just state that. I'm applying for this position in this division in this particular office. Great, it gets routed to the correct person. Second thing you want to do in your opening paragraph of a consulting cover letter is you need to name drop very well-known institution names that you've been associated with. So this is typically universities, right, and major employers. Here's why. If you need something to get attention, right? When I used to read resumes and cover letters, it's mind-numbing. It's just mind-numbing, right? I get a stack of 600, and I got 2 hours to go through them and get the 600 resumes and cover letters, and get it down to 20, right, or 30. So it is like an overwhelming task to be able to read all those. So what I usually end up doing, and most people do as well, is they skim, right? Is there anything in this cover letter, in this resume, that sticks out as noteworthy where I should slow down and read literally every word on the letter and then later onto the resume? Okay? So the purpose of your cover letter is to build enough excitement to get people to read the resume. The purpose of the first sentence and first couple sentences of your cover letter is to build enough excitement, interest, and intrigue to read the rest of the cover letter, right? The subsequent paragraphs. So if you are affiliated with a well-known university, it's got to be in the first paragraph, okay? If you are affiliated with a well-known employer, also has to be in the first paragraph. When you name drop very credible names, people take you more seriously. You go, oh, wow, this person's really impressive. Okay, let me read further about this person's background. Okay? Now, in the cover letter, you want to make your case. You need to provide evidence of why you'd be really good at the job. Right? And so you need to list what you have done that would demonstrate your ability to do the role that you are applying for. Okay? One of the big mistakes people do is they describe what they've been responsible for, in their prior work experiences. And that's what most people do, and it's wrong. You don't want to describe your responsibilities. Instead, you want to describe your achievements, right? So I was responsible for 6 people. Okay, I guess that's okay. I drove another $45 million in sales by being responsible for 6 people, right? The emphasis should be on the achievement. And most people get worried that, well, I need to explain why or how I did what I did. No, you don't. That's what the interview is for, right? You build interest. This is marketing. We're marketing you here. And you are dropping big names that you're affiliated with. You're dropping and mentioning major achievements that you have done. And if they want to know how you did that, guess what? They can by interviewing you, right? That's the way we are drawing people in to get you more interviews. So that's the overall process. The cover letter is super important. I spent a lot of time on cover letters, and when I wrote them, as a candidate, and most people don't. You can tell if it's a form letter. A couple other tips to put in a cover letter: if you know anybody at the firm you're applying to, that also should be in the first paragraph. I met Joe, in your New York office, and Joe suggested I write to you, Mary, right? Recruiting coordinator. That's important. That name really makes a difference. And again, gets more attention, gets taken more seriously, and important to mention. So those are a few strategies and tips to really improve and up-level your cover letters for consulting jobs. Hope you found these tips useful, and good luck in your recruiting process. Thanks, and have a great day. For more information on management consulting and how to get a job in management consulting, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And and you'll be notified of when new videos are released. In upcoming videos, I'll focus on getting management consulting job interviews, preparing for the interview, and getting the job offer. You can subscribe by clicking the button below. You also want to visit my website at caseinterview.com to get my free case interview preparation program. You'll get instant access to preparation videos, case interview frameworks, and the largest collection of management consulting interview training resources available anywhere. Finally, please leave a comment on my video. I'd love to know what you think, what you learned, and if you have any additional questions that I might not have covered in enough detail. I'll use these comments as input for future videos. Thanks and have a great day.